guys, so this week is advice week and I decided to do the whole growing up thing, and I didn't want to do like puberty and stuff like that, but I guess that is kind of a part of it, and I was trying to stay clear of boys, and just it was kind of going to be like about school, like growing up at school, but honestly, like, it is such a broad topic for growing up that there's just so much to say, and basically. Growing up, it's not going to be easy, like, trust me. If you're still young, like, let's say my sister's age, she's 13, right? If you're still, like, young, please do not just wish to grow up, because, I mean, I'm only 17, but if I would do anything to go back to being like 13, seriously. And seriously, you're gonna regret trying to grow up so much. Like, I never understood why like young girls thought they need to put makeup on all the time, why everyone just get out there and just have fun. When I was like a kid, I mean, I feel like kind of lucky in some way, because I feel like I kind of skipped this whole like kids like with technology. I mean, I know I'm still a kid and I do use technology like a lot, but this whole like when I was 12 or whatever, I went out to play like a lot of the days, and I guess my sister does go out a lot, but not in the same sense that I did, if that makes any sense at all. She kind of hangs out with like kids older than her, or they just kind of hang out, and kids are just trying to grow up too much these days, so just like stop, you know, like you don't need to grow up. Every kid is all like, oh, I wish I was like 21 so I can drink and have my own house and do all these amazing things, but really, like, how long is that gonna last? Like, drinking, like, trust me, you don't even want to go there. And you know, as for living by yourself, there's bills to pay and all that. It's just, you will miss home. You will miss home. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, well, it's not really nice, but whatever. We're basically, we want to, well, in my case, I'm growing up without really growing up. Like, I want to cling on to my youth as much as possible. Some people may say that's immature, like, some people may say I'm just acting like a child, but really I'm not. Like, I don't want to be like, I don't want to act older. Why would anyone want to act older? We're all growing older. Why do we have to act older? No, can we, like, please cling on to our childhood a bit? That would be great. Like, for me, I want to do, like, all the fun things. Like, I can imagine myself as an old woman, like, diving in shark tanks. Shark tanks? That was wrong. Diving in a tank of sharks. Yes. I would love to do that. I want to be, like, a really cool, like, grandma. That would be awesome. Things like boys, like high school, mistakes you make, friends, trust me, like friends. Seriously, don't give yourself the false, like, I'm being completely blunt here, but don't give yourself, like, the impression that you and your best friend from school is going to stay together forever, because in reality, you probably won't. And I'm saying this in the nicest way possible, but, like, I never did it, and it happened to me, and I know that it happened to a lot of other people. Just, like, expand yourself out there. You know, as soon as you hit college, you make new friends. You know, like, friends for life. In our case, university, college, whatever you want to call it. You know, stop, like, quit trying to cling on to old friendships, because it's just not going to work. And I know, like, from personal experience, that me clinging on to old friendships and, like, trying to, like, bring back old people that clearly do not care is only going to make you hurt more than, well, it's only going to leave you hurting more. that makes any sense. And yes, you had really good memories together, but you know, those are the good memories, and you're going to have even better ones with the people in the future. Never understood, like, I mean, I guess I'm just not those, like, I guess I'm just not really a relationship type of girl. I mean, I am, but I'm not. But the point is, like, boys in school, I mean, I never understood it. I mean, yeah, for fun, like, I don't know, just, my sister, like, loves a new boy each week, and it's just crazy. Like, she is all boys, like, boy mad. And to me, when I was in school, like, yeah, I liked boys, and, you know, sometimes I went out with boys, like, as you do, you're a kid, whatever, but I never understood, I don't know, like, boys not, why is boys everyone's main priorities? Like, why can we not just, like, just wait until we, like, leave school? Like, why do we always have to have boys? Boys are just boys. You know, boys aren't even that great. Boys in high school are, like, not even great, right? You go to college and I promise they'll be better. You wait until you're out of whatever you're doing, and I promise you they'll be better. Well, depends on who you find. You're going to find a boy down the alleyway doing a drug deal or shooting someone, yeah. I don't think that they're the best type of person to date. But you know, whatever takes your fancy. I do, just, you know something else I never understood? Girls who always said they loved the other boy, like, what? Couples who said they loved each other, like, within an hour of getting together, like, how does that work? Unless, you know, you had this thing going on for a really long time, but it just really wound me up. Growing up in high school in general, well, like, secondary school here, is just pretty much like a tough place, but trust me, it is the easiest thing that, it's not necessarily the easiest, but it's semi-okay. It's a lot more cliquey. There's like, you'll find your group of people that are just the populars and the people that aren't really wanted, but you know, you're all wanted, and everyone's, you know, everyone's gonna like everyone, like, somewhere. It's just the whole matter of, like, getting yourself out there, like, expanding yourself, as I said before, with your friendships. It's not about just going through school and just doing okay in GCSEs, because trust me, I know, I only did okay in my GCSEs, and I'm really disappointed in myself. Those GCSEs and your college, A-level, like, university grades, they all determine your future. Try not to focus too much on what's happening with other people right now. Like, oh, she says that I'm ugly, but so I must be ugly. Like, try not to like, that is just, like, horrible. Just, if you said that, you know, I'm trying to wonder where I'm going in this direction. Like, oh, that boy didn't like me, so that means that no one must like me. Or that girl has better hair than me, so that means she must have better money and people must like her more. Like, that's just not the case. People in high school are very cliquey, and that's just something that, you know, as kids probably wouldn't really get, but do. It's just something you've got to understand. It's just like a child thing. Because I realised that once I got to sixth form, that, I mean, there was groups, but everyone was generally, like, nice to each other, and there wasn't really any, like, cliques. And you'll realise that, you know, once you leave high school, just how, like, childish everyone was. Like, seriously. I know a lot of these things I'm talking about, like boys in high schoolers and people saying stuff and growing up, a lot of it's going to be covered in the other girls' videos, I know. So I don't, like, the direction I was going with this is just, you know, like, the best thing to do when you're growing up is to just be yourself. You know, you wanna do art, then you go and do art. You know, you wanna write, then go write. I found that when I was in school, the thing I struggled with was that teachers and everything was telling me what to do. Like, I had to do this, but I couldn't do this. Like, my cousin, for example, she wants to do like hair and beauty, but they said that she was too smart to do hair. And it's just like, it makes me mad. Like, you know, you're stopping someone from doing that. Like, I'm at 6th form now and they wouldn't let me drop a course, and I was left doing a course that I was really not motivated for, that I just had no drive, and that ended up me not liking it in general, like the whole thing. And it's just really frustrating, and I think that, yes, you have to do what teachers say, but then at the same time, you know, go and do what you want to do. Try not to worry too much about what other people are doing, you know. In the end, you're working for it, you get your grades, you get your perfect job, you know. You achieve everything you want to achieve. Nothing's going to stop you. And, you know, try not to be so serious, like, try not to grow up too much. You know, I mean, we all still have our childhood, like our child self in us somewhere. It's just about, you know, getting it out. It's just about, you know, being able to express your childness. And I'm not saying act like a child all the time, and I know I'm rambling, but the point I'm trying to get across is that just be yourself. You know, anything you ever encounter, you know, always, whether it be good or bad, tell someone, definitely tell someone. And like good, and that's great. You know, you should tell everyone, like, not to the point where you're like, oh yeah, like, blah, 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 I'm so cool. Yeah. And not like telling everyone like 5 times a day. But you should definitely be proud of yourself. You know, you wrote, you know, you created a beautiful painting. Tell everyone about it. Hang it up on your wall, you know. My advice sessions suck, okay? Like, I didn't even turn this video on prepared. So, I tried to say things that the best I could say. And I hope that some of the things I said came across the way I wanted them to. I wasn't really sure of my direction of this video, but yeah, I hope it was helpful in some way. Just know that you're trying to get my message, okay? I think my message definitely got put across there pretty much 1,000 times, but yeah. Okay, thanks for watching, and make sure you check out the other videos of topics on Advice Week, yeah. And yeah, comment, thumbs up and subscribe!